your host, Dr. Sarah for U.S Senate show. Today I have my friend and co-author Brian Tracy, myself also co-author. So she's here. I want to let her introduction herself. How are you today?
I am great. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Aliyah Yasmin Khan. I am the founder of Sublime Knowledge, and I co-authored a book with Dr. Sun Liew. It's an amazing book. I hope everybody gets the opportunity. It's called Succeeding in Business in Any Market, and it really deep dives into various aspects of business knowledge and how to grow your business and become more successful. Today, I have the opportunity to ask Dr. Sun Liew some very important questions. So, are you ready, Dr. Sun Liew?
Oh, yes, surely. Thank you so much your support for America, and I'm very appreciation. Yeah.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Dr. Sun Liew, tell us a little bit about your education policies.
Oh, yeah, I think education policy is my top priority policy, so I think this is a great question. Education is a great, in America, society needed to first-class education is so important. Great levels, as I'm a candidate U.S. Senator, I always support the first-class educations because this is first-class educations providing opportunity, our children raised based on, their environment as well as their hope, their hardworking, study hard at the school, and learning from their parents, all their achievement with those first class education is so important. But unfortunately, in our United States and California, the level of education is not reaching as their parents or as their student, their wish as a first class education level. So as I'm a candidate U.S. Senator, California school, always fight for those level of first class educations. But their California schools deteriorated due to dominations by union bosses. A lot of educations controlled by union bosses. So that's why even teachers they want more contributions, but because of those regulations, circumstances, and even preventions, those parents involving more choice in school. So that's why I fight for those issues in education environment, and to be first-class education. So we support all the reasonable measure to strengthen academic standard, maximize influence, and involving parents, schools. So I'm big supporter. Every moment, every decisions, student needed to decisions should parents had a choice, and parents had evaluations to the choice as well as parents. So I will support that, as well as I will support the education system that ensure access and opportunity for all the children. So there is even level of many financial level is different, surrounded different, but every level of student children have same opportunity access, same system, same teachers. What the level first class, not only first class people get the first class educations, not only first class people, children get the first class education. So I'll make sure ensure access opportunity all level of children's. Behind to the color of their skin or all kind of circumstance, their neighborhood, or any society, or their economic levels, what background, their homes, we have to access all opportunity, children's, their education systems accessible, all high class education. So I believe. The parents is the most important the functions and positions to make sure their best choice to then government enforce or government post decisions. So anything to parents or children's choice, like we had vaccine issues during COVID-19. I would support those choice, whatever the children or whatever parents there chose their decisions. We need support. Then government, like government pursues or posts that environmentalists. So I am support those parent choice in school. Any case, as well as I support school choice programs, which is parents can choose whatever private school or public school or charter school or homeschooling, whatever they choose. We have to support first-class education at any level of they choose. I support those educational choice of the parents, as well as make more available voucher for educator, for the parents, for the children, as well as a tax credit or like more scholarship management. It will be helpful to children or any level of education. So more like magnet schools and charter schools, homeschooling, any schooling the levels, what their levels educations through educational saving account or the right parents choose their children taught in the academic any levels. Our support, as well as there is we have a lot of environmental in the schools. My top priority of our school education system should learn basic components like mathematics and English, as well as STEM educations like science, science, engineering, technology, mathematics is so important. So we are very shortage to school teachers, as well as school like a surprise and outdated so infra. So it kind of school my top priorities make less basic components and more like reliable to high class first class educations available, as well as I'm not gonna support social engineering, but I will support basically to those children education, learning based component regions, as well as I support metric such existing examinations, evaluations, basic competitions, school, because we have to regularly those evaluations, their school education score level, because of the so many disqualified teachers or disqualified materials, still out the materials. They are wasting our resources, wasting our economy and fund. So I'll make sure those evaluations, basic component through the examine, exercise examining, as well as I will going to support call for local school to control by parents and local school board. So more like speak and local border meeting parents should speak. But in California, so many local border meeting now register those parent choice parents speak out their will. So I will support more like the school by the parents and support by the parents and as well as the local school board more like speak out to their parents' voice. As well as I want to talk about education issue. So more important to school not only educations, that very important is their safety. We have to make school safety is number one my priority as well. Not only provide first class education, so many crimes in school. We have a 20, almost 27, 28 school crimes. We all of see domestic. So we have to provide regional courses study reading safety, environmental, Also all kind of grade levels, not only first grade or second grade, kindergarten. So all the levels we should protect those providing safety and high standard, highest priority to I am support those safety as well as the ecology admission processing in publicly university should basic solo on metrics, so they have their own administration processing. So I support that, and as well as I believe the pre-exchange of idea, institutional higher learning and learning environment to what they think they believe that is their value. The key we need support those pre-exchange ideas opportunity to through all the college and university those school system. I will support, but I will opposite all the censorship of student speech on the public university through policy explicit or implicit. So, and then as well as I believe I need support privacy institution of high learning must have a clear constitution policies. So, as I'm a policymaker candidate, so we have to have in school have a consistent policy evaluations, had a clear voice in policy, apply fairly, not by color, not by level of education. We apply fairly, as well as regarding student speech and expression. We need fairly applies, and as well as I suppose all universities had their own responsibility protect student seeking engage political activisms from violations responsibility from those both epidemic and unepidemic need university. So we university had a responsibility all those protection students from all the victim while activism from political activism. So which is from the violation respond things. So this is my opinion. Education, yeah.
Great. Thank you for that feedback. Tell us about California's environmental issues.
Oh, thank you so much. Great question. Number, two, we can talk about environmental. In California, I had a lot of environmental. As I'm a candidate U.S. Senate, I believe we have a long-term responsibility, stewardship in California. Bountiful natural resource of future generations, because we concerning future generations. I want to say those several environmental. We should protect stewardship of environmental begun under our policies, and as well as our conservative values. We should start from our president, our the Republican president, more like they are focused on conservative value. The goal of, the aligning the goal of conservative safety guiding natural resource, which is our healthy economic depend on state always responsibility, those stewardship. So as I am a candidate U.S. Senator, I will I believe that long-term responsible stewardship California should, we protect for all the natures as well as all the environment for next generation as well as our own self. So I will make sure we are recognizing the environmental protections, economic growth, is not exclusive. This is neutrally. We have the inclusive any environment to protect and need those stewardship. So I will make sure to hold our state government accountability accountable for the common sense and sustainability environmental regulations both protect and allows our California prosperity, as well as I will support environmental policies based upon science and encouraging innovations and applications, new technology through market-based incentive whenever possible instead of regulations, taxation or integrations. All kind of environmental regulation must be considered right of impact and they will have to worker and economic growth. We have focus on, as well as I believe the United States nations we are approaching always fundamentally flawed because of being able to increase emissions from the largest source of greenhouse gases in the world. So to be ensured fairly effectively, I believe that I will support any solution of greenhouse gas emissions should involve equal incentive apply worldwide, and as well as we should certain provisions of protect our farm as well as business from the unfair competition by countries that does not allow the shoot. So this is my environmental issues. Finally, our California industry with the world they are developing and manufacture safety, renewable and sustainable energy is so important. I will, as candidate U.S. Senate, I'll make sure to our manufacture safety as well as renewable sustainable energy resource, energy independent. We need really support. I will fight. I will encourage those development, new technology and systems for domestic market and as well as for export, and in import area to able to exercise. As well as, I believe that entrepreneurs using technology, innovation, and incentive are most likely to solve environmental problem in our bureaucracy. So I will support all those environmental problems we have in California. So I will support more creations, tax credit, homeowners, homeowner as well as all the builder as well as business owners. We will corporations those alternate incorporations alternate energy system into our home and business. Yeah, this is my opinion. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Sarah Liew. Share with us a little bit about equal opportunities. How do we make sure that our community, everyone has equal opportunities?
Yeah, equal opportunity is very important. Like in California and all over the United States, we are living like between many different nationality peoples and the house as well as the business and the school and the job places. We always fight for the equal opportunities. So as I'm a candidate Republican Party, I am against all the slavery as well as slavery is always in our history and ancestor abolished those slavery, as well as stood for the right of all persons to succeed in our American equal opportunity values. So during our American, reconstructions in our history throughout, we have the same history that Democratic Party, Jim Crow law, that as well as our Republican Party champions against those Democrat parties. We are champion of racial equal against strong oppositions. So, and as I'm a candidate of the U.S. Senate as a Republican, I will going to also, fight for to the student and stand always for women rights, as well as include right of vote. And we was our ancestor, our government always fight for those women vote, as well as continue support gender equality. And I will support law prohibit discriminations, men and women or genders on the basis of race, ethnicity, and identities or nationality or sexual orientations, disability or religious. We should not, not, I will support law of prohibiting discriminations. And I believe that all the individuals should be judged by the consent of their character, not the sex or sexual related disability or religious or nationality or ethnic or race. So we have to by characters, their characters, and not by colors, their skin, or we have to understand the one cannot guarantee equal result, only equal opportunity, but we fight for those equal opportunity always, yeah.
Thank you so much for that. Tell us a little bit about ethics in governmental officers. How do we preserve the ethics?
I think the ethics by governmental officers is very important nowadays. I believe that public service is in trust. One of the highest calling to which any man or woman who had an officer, must be honest and trust on accountability, and we are very inspired their level of ethic level. So ethic is a service to one fellow citizens, as well as immigrant. All include goes beyond the letter of the law. We indicate so important ethic of governance or ethic of official is number one priority we need concerning. So as I'm a candidate of U.S. Senate Republican Party, I will make sure when I elected, appointed officials, always is remind that serving others in ethic, moral, and then also to demonstration high standard morality, honesty. I will promise that, and then officers should have a standard morality and honesty, integrity, and as well as never using their office to personal gain. That is so important. People, there are many people. They are, using their, the government official position to they working should American taxpayers, but sometimes we see personal gain. Now we see Biden's son or Biden. So we have all to see the mass come talk about Biden, the son. So we should not using any personal gain for those official governmental position, as well as I'm a Republican candidate. I will make sure our positions, effort improve our society, our countries, and inspire others to serve. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. Tell us a little bit about family values and American family values. Where do we stand on these?
Yeah, I think I like to talk about like California, especially Republican Party. We are very focused on family values as well as God, family, and community. That is our natural. We have to affirm that our family is our natural and inseparable institution for human development. So everything from the family, father and mother and son and daughter, all the grandfather, grandmother, all the our human all the natural, resource and natural love and all kinds of diploma we are provided by in desperable institution for human develop as called family. So I'm strongly support those strong and healthy family unit is most important heart of our American homes and need safety surrounding where family decisions are made. All the decisions during the children are raised, and morality is taught from the family members, learning from their parents' personal moral and ethics, as well as the religious education should done by family member first. So family is fundamentally on which American society has growing prosperity over more than 200 years until now. We support, and I support those two parents family, which is father and mothers, and the best environment of raising children to family model is support. And I believe that this is very important to define marriage as a union between one man and one woman. So I will support those marriage for one man and one woman, and our Supreme Court ruling cannot or must not be used to sorcered church or religious institution into the perform marriage for their base, does not recognize. However, we believe public policies and as a public policy maker, and we have the educations, right view of family value to, exercise in the family members, each other's, as well as educations, always expedite in family members, as well as should not exploited, advocate or teaching any social or political agendas. Yeah, this is my opinion. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that information. You shared a lot of good information with us today, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm sure the listeners are really going to benefit from some of your policies and your values. I think these things are very vital and very important. So thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much, your hosting. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, okay?